Every time I tell someone we utilize AI and automated systems to help businesses generate more revenue, they all hear the same exact thing. And I'm sure the majority of you think this as well. Robots and AI are replacing humans, and good businesses are built on relationships. Believe me, I felt this way for a very long time, but we have it all wrong. AI systems built correctly will actually protect and enhance the relationships. It doesn't replace them. So here's what's actually happening out there right now. Businesses are splitting into two different camps, and both of them are getting it wrong. Camp number one, they avoid AI completely. They're proud of it too. They say things like, well, we're kind of old school. Everything's done with real human beings. Yeah, that sounds good until you realize their staff is drowning in the same repetitive questions all day, every day. And their best people are too buried answering questions like, well, do you have any availability? Okay, so that's camp number one. Camp number two goes the opposite direction. They throw AI at everything. Every call, every message, every interaction gets handed to a bot on ring one because it's cheaper and it's faster. And here's the part nobody talks about. That second camp, it's torching trust just as fast as the first camp is burning out their staff members, because some conversations, they need human voice first. And if you get that wrong, the AI doesn't help, it's actually hurting you. So here's what's actually happening. The fight was never, well, AI versus human. It's using the right one at the right appropriate time. So here's the framework we use with every client before we build a single automation. I call it the right time AI. And here's the 4 rules around this. Rule number 1, use AI when the alternative is nothing. So what I mean by that is when humans can't access that call or the opt-in. It's after hours, it's overflow of leads. The call that rings out because everybody else is busy. Now in that moment, AI isn't replacing a human, it's catching a conversation that was about to disappear. That's the easiest yes in this entire framework, and most businesses still aren't doing it. Or rule number 2, use AI for the repetitive stuff so humans can handle the real conversations. Now every business has a version of maybe the same 10 questions that are asked 50 times a day. What are your hours? What's your availability? Let the AI take those. It qualifies the people, it handles all the details, right? It gets that lead warm. And this creates human interaction even better when it hands it off. People are spending way too much time on these tedious things that AI can actually answer. I mean, we've all been here, right? We're all used to this call directory and how painful it is to not be able to get somebody on the phone. Well, if we're talking directly about a voice AI bot, this is 1,000 times better than this call directory. Press 1 for this, press 2 for this, until you end up with somebody and it's the wrong person. Just the other day, my wife called into the bank to dispute something. Guess what? It was a voice AI agent. When I talked to her when I got home from the office, she told me it was so nice and easy to get that transaction taken care of in like a minute. It was better than talking to a human. So she loved the fact that she didn't have to wait 45 minutes for this simple thing to get fixed. I'm gonna jump over the whiteboard real quick and we're gonna go over a few things there. All right, so on this whiteboard, I'm gonna draw 2 columns. The one on the left is gonna be when we should let AI handle the first call or handle the interaction first. The second column on the right is going to be when should we let humans interact first. I know like in this video, we're talking a lot about voice AI agents, but this goes for instant responses as far as like text messages or even chat widgets. Chat widgets are awesome on websites. Let an AI bot handle those conversations. So those are like frequently asked questions. So on the AI side, I'm gonna put frequently asked questions. On the human side, I'm gonna put like high ticket services or sales. Also, human would probably be like tech support. It would be really in-depth questions, like, or maybe even strategy calls, discovery calls. So things that just need human connection, right? This is trust building. AI can build trust at a very surface level. The next level is human connection. That is the #1 level to build trust. I'm not saying AI can't build trust. It assists for human connection to build trust. All right, so frequently asked questions, AI. Missed calls. And the thing here is a lot of people think, well, it can just go to voicemail and then somebody else, a human, will pick up and take it from there. And that's great. But what if we had like a missed call text back and maybe it wasn't a voice AI? So I'm gonna put text back here. So think outside the box. It doesn't always have to be voice AI. I know this video is talking a lot about voice AI, but what about a missed call text back? That's perfect. Human connection. I think it's more in-depth conversations or even frequently asked questions that maybe just needs a human to take over. So I would say that maybe it's initially the AI is contacted, but then transfers it to a human if certain things are asked. So I'm just put conditional. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of when AI should handle the initial and when human should handle that initial connection with the lead. All right, so rule number 3, do not lead with AI in trust-sensitive moments. A customer may be filing a complaint, doesn't want a bot talking to them. Someone making a large purchase decision does not want to talk to a bot. So certain audiences, maybe older customers especially, hear an instant AI voice, their guard goes up straight away. So just keep that in mind. Now, rule number 4, when AI does pick up, it has to know how to hand it off to a human. Not saying, well, I can't help with that, goodbye, right? There's got to be this bridge between the AI and the human. That handoff is the difference between AI that supports the relationship and the AI that just gets in the way of it. So let me show you exactly what this looks like. We work with this company. They're a pretty large RV and self-storage facility. They've got tons of units and a customer that base skews towards the older demographic, we'll just say. So people are calling in to reserve a space for the RV, their boat, their trailer. Early on, we almost made the obvious mistake. Well, let's just route every call straight to an AI agent. It answers instantly, it's super fast, but when we actually looked at who was calling, we realized instant AI would have been a disaster. A lot of these callers want to hear from a real person. An AI voice greeting them on ring 1 feels cold to that demographic. And truthfully, this is the last thing that we want when someone's deciding whether to trust you with their property. So here's what we built instead. The call comes in, it rings at the front desk first, same as it always has. If somebody's there, a real person answers exactly like before. But if it rings and rings and rings, because the front desk is maybe short-staffed or they're not available at the time, the AI receptionist takes over that call, not instead of a human, only when no one could answer. Okay, so it's not replacing the human, it's a backup. So let me show you on my computer exactly how this is set up and some examples of how that AI handled some phone conversations. All right, so I'm jumped over here to my laptop now, and I wanted to show you exactly how we set this up inside of Capitallyst Pro for this client and how it just shows you when to use AI, especially voice AI right off the bat, and when you should use it as a backup. So when we come over to into the phone number, we'll just hit edit configuration, and here's where the magic happens. So we have priorities here. Priority number 1 is team member. Well, we don't have a team member assigned to this, but we want it to go to an external phone number, which you'll see here. It's going to be blurred out. So this is essentially first priority. So it will ring into this number, which is the landline. And then third priority is the voice AI. Okay, so when we come down here, it times out after 18 seconds, which is about 3 rings. We've tested this several times. 20 seconds is too long. 12 seconds is too short. So we came up with 18 seconds is perfect. And then the backup is a voice AI. So if we come over into our AI agents, right here, you'll see that we have a voice AI. And we can go into our agent list, and this is the 303 main receptionist, and we have a chat widget as well. This is just chat. We've actually had quite a few people chat in and reserve as well. So if we come into the receptionist, this is how we've programmed it. Lots and lots of testing. It can do a call transfer. It can send links to reserve. It extracts the name, email, and phone number all at the same time. So this is our AI receptionist for this company. this is all the things that it can do. So as you can see, it's been here since July 21st. Today is August 18th, and it's handled 22 calls. And I will show you what those calls kind of look like. So this is just, do you have short-term storage, like a week to 10 days for all this? Yeah, absolutely. I can help you with that. We do offer both short-term and long-term storage, all this stuff. Yes, it would be about 39 feet. It just gathers all the information. Would you like me to get this set up or send you the link? Yes. I think this will work for me. Send them the link and then gets the phone number. So it tracks the phone number and the name, and then everything is awesome from there. Here's another one. Just calling to get some information. Absolutely. What information are you looking for? And what are you looking to store? A trailer. So I'm looking at a 12 by 25. Thanks for sharing the details for this, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to go ahead and reserve this spot? Yes, I would. I was also wondering if I could just do it online. I'm looking at your website right now. Perfect. You can absolutely reserve it online. Once you fill it out, someone from our team will reach out, confirm everything. Anything else? Nope, that's it. That'll do it. Thank you very much. 5 minutes later, this person actually reserved a unit. Here's a chat widget. I want to store my trailer at your place and surprise. Yep, you're at the right spot. What size of trailer? Blah, blah, blah. You want to send the link? Yes. Get started. Just pick your space, reserve online. Is there any paperwork I need for the trailer? You'll just need to sign a contract at the facility. No special paperwork for the trailer itself. Okay. So even chat widgets on websites are powerful. I don't know what it is. All the information is on their website. So it just blows my mind that people don't just book online. It's there. They can click the link. They can book online. Why don't they? It's easier to have just a connection with somebody or something to help them out. So hopefully that gives you a really good rundown of how powerful this system can be. So in just the last couple of weeks, several people have reserved a storage spot or RV spot directly through that AI receptionist on calls that would have otherwise maybe just gone to a competitor. Maybe they would have left a voice message, but continued on to a competitor. Think about what that actually means. Without this system in place, that's 3 customers whose call got missed, and they moved on to the next storage facility down the road. So let's do some math here. Multiply that by monthly value of a unit. Let's say $100. Times that by how long that customer usually stays, times that by how many people they refer to you. That's not a small number. That's reoccurring revenue that their competitor would love to have. So this is just one piece of what we call the AI front desk inside of our trust operating system. It only works because it knows when to step back and when to step in. Every business has moments exactly like this one where AI should be the first responder, moments where it never should be. Most businesses either don't know the difference or don't have a system or a team that can accomplish this for them. So what I'd like for you to do now is go to capitalistpro.com/pipeline power. It's in the description as well. It'll walk you through your business and show you exactly where you're leaking revenue and maybe some places where you can implement AI. I hope this resonated with you. We're posting videos about streamlining your sales marketing systems using AI and automation almost every week. So if you could subscribe, like this video, hit that bell notification, it would mean the world to us. We'll see you on the next video.